It is time to have a look at Out and About. Hi, Phoenix. He did. Please be mindful, everyone, this is pre-alpha gameplay and this demo does not include save games, but also, the more important thing, and this is the bit if you know me, you'll be like, oh, I see why this grabbed you. This game is a journey into nature where you'll discover various plants and mushrooms, including some that are poisonous. While the game is as accurate as possible to reality, it is not a replacement for a proper foraging reference. Please be careful when foraging the real world. Yeah, don't dig random things up. Thank you. But if you are into that, then maybe this is the game for you. Hedge witching in my game that's close to reality. We looked at Castle Country before I went to TwitchCon, and it has like 20 real mushrooms in it, and I basically was like, variety, not made up names. So yeah, when in doubt, leave it out. Yeah, I'm good, Felix. I'm glad you're good. I don't eat strange forest shrooms. If I was a fictional character, that I probably would. But I don't trust myself to forage shit. I could do gardening, but I wouldn't trust myself to eat things. So, with that in mind, this allows me to explore that without endangering myself. I would not be a perfect gnome, thank you very much. No. I've not got the hype for it. Stop that. Dragon was spent the most of TwitchCon bullying me and Shaka about our heights. I'm a bit more halfling. I am a bit more halfling, I think. Annoyingly. Have I ever found morel mushrooms? Arguably, I haven't looked. No. Hi, Vina. So, let's make our character, our unisex character. We can change everything later. For the sake of the demo... oh, pronouns. Oh, you can pick your... You can pick your pronouns by typing them out. There you go, there's that. You could also change your name. I'm just going to leave it as is. Because otherwise we're going to get distracted by this. I need to go and look at some mushrooms. But again, this is a demo you can also grab on Steam right now. You're fast asleep in your tent when a sudden crack of thunder jolts you awake. The air is heavy with the scent of rain, and the distant rumble grows louder. I went a bit witchy there, sorry. Oh, hello. Don't panic about the frame rate. This is a demo. This is not the final version. Nothing that you see here will be represented in the final... You know what I mean? It will be, but it's not the final version. Yeah, you can sign up to the playtest right now. I don't think I can stream it. I will have to ask about that at some point. But I have requested access to the playtest. I'm very happy to test it on the Steam Deck. I'll take that hit for humanity. I volunteer as tribute to do it. Hello, Granny. Who are you? You sent to leave me a message at the beep. I hope you can hear me okay, Pumpkin. That rain last night was dreadful. I don't know why she's slightly posh. And also talking like this. I couldn't sleep a wink last night with all that thunder. I do hope you made it to the campsite okay. If you spot Annie, I'm assuming that's her, the campsite manager. Don't be shy to ask for directions to town and say hello, You've heard me speak about my best friend Barbara before. Excellent. Hey, Barbara. She's always foraging, rustling up. Is Barbara a witch, Granny? She's foraging and rustling up some tea or tincture. She normally goes to the woods near your campsite. Check in on her on your way, would you? I can't wait to see you, Pumpkin. Let me know, by the way, if it's too quiet or too loud. We can bump it up. So, I haven't got a controller plugged in. That's fine. We'll see how this goes. So, hello, Annie. Oh, okay. We can zoom in and out a little bit. Like, with the bit. Yes. that was some storm last night. Thought our tents were going to blow clean away. Good thing you bunkered down when you did. We didn't get a chance to properly meet before the rain kicked in. I'm Annie. I run this campsite. Storm must have finally passed, and gosh has it done a number on the site. We're lucky these fallen trees didn't cause more damage to the place or us. Sorry. I hope you weren't camping near, like, dead men trees. Now that I think of it, if the campsite is this bad, the town must be in real trouble. We need to go and check in, everyone. Follow me, there's no time to lose. What about the mushrooms, Annie? Oh my god. Annie! Annie, are you okay? Oh. Sorry, Annie, I'll be right back. I need to... What? Oh my god, they're skipping. They're skipping! Screw the town. I could... That is adorable. Annie, I can't... What do you want? What are we doing? Sorry. I can see the trees have blocked the path. But with a bit of bustle, I'm sure we can squeeze through. You lead on, I'm right behind you. Okay, I'll just shove it out the way then. I know, Phoenix. I was like... up until the point I said it, I was like, should I? Should I? Because I'm just going to end up going into, like, how it sounds. One of those branches nicked my hand, something fierce. I have the worst luck. I always get cuts and bruises when I'm rushing places. Guess Barbara's gonna have to patch me up again. No matter what scrapes I get into, she could always find some herb to help me out. That's because she's a foraging master, aka a witch. Let's go find her. Lead on, Annie. Barbara has a flower in her hair. Oh, good lord. Yeah, okay. Sorry, is that... That's a what's it called? A fancy knife for cutting plants. Oh, hey. There you are. Hello. This is Barbara. All that thunder and lightning and you out in nothing but a tent. What have you done to your hand? I tussled with a tree branch and it got the better of me. But never mind that. Is everyone okay after the storm, Leos? Hello, hello. Thank you for the raid. I hope you are good. Hello, raiders. We're doing some demos to start the day. Before more Clair Obscure. I might have... This is a game with actual, like, real-life plants and mushrooms in it. I might be talking to a witch. A witch? Survival to your survival. Oh, she's a hunt. Yes. She's a witch. A hedge witch, perhaps. A witch. Why is everyone dressed for the outdoors except for me? I don't know. That is a good question. You played it and enjoyed it muchly. Good. So I've got this, I've got one more demo today, and then Clair Obscure, and then rinse and repeat a little bit tomorrow. I'm trying to, like, make sure that we get through all of the demos, because there's about 15 like this, that I'm like, yes please, I'm into this. But it's squeezing them all in. Off the back of TwitchCon, I was not prepared. My emails certainly weren't, good god. We do sound a woman in STEM, yes. I could have possibly character customized me a bit more. I mostly just went, yes, let's go. So that we had full expediency for this bit. But I did point out that there are pronouns, you can change your pronouns there, which is lovely. And it is a unisex character customization, so you can do whatever you want with the options. The only one with the injury after the storm, as usual, is you, sweet Annie. Everyone else is shaken up, but fine. The town has taken the battering. We should get your hand cleaned up. Plantain leaves are just the thing to dress this cut. Perhaps your new friend can help us gather some. Oh, this is May's grandchild. Lovely to meet you, dear. It's quite the welcome to Portobello. What, like the mushrooms? And also the road in Bedknobs and Broomsticks. It's the street where the riches of ages are sold. Anything and everything a chap can unload is bought in the barrel at Portobello Road. Oh, fuck. That is a film. Also, we have got a hype train. You will have a limited time to earn special exclusive emotes by doing financial shit in the channel. You don't have to, I'm just saying it's there. Historically, at the moment, the hype train turns up when chat is busy, but it has unfortunately mistaken lurk bait to busy. It also decided to turn up halfway through a discussion about whether Solus was a furry. I think most people just went, will you piss off? We're trying to talk about this. Eglantine Price. Ah, what a woman. Bedknobs and Broomsticks is great. It's fantastic. Mr. Banks from Mary Poppins. Alongside Angela Lansbury, as in Murder, She Wrote. She's a witch. She's a shit witch. She's learning. But also, the Nazis are coming. So, because it's set around World War II. So, eventually, she's going to have to use her magic to help defeat the Nazis. Which I'm not getting to get into, because I can't really explain how absurd the end scenes are with that. It's... Do not watch it if you are in any way drunk. It gets quite trippy at the end. Like, it is very underrated. Bobbing along on the bottom of the beautiful briny sea was supposed to be a Mary Poppins song, and thank God it was not. Because I don't think it was needed. It's fantastic. Animated suits of armor. Yeah, again, I can't explain how absurd the end is. It is... There's a point in Disney, especially when they were doing the real life stuff, where it's very fever dream coded. Another one that's a little bit like that is Darby O'Gill and the Little People. The Little People being the leprechauns. That's a nightmare. Forget Watership Down, try the Banshee in the Darby O'Gill. Yeah, you should watch those things. They're fun. They're not, they've dated themselves in certain ways, but some of it is very fun. And you get to see Angela Lansbury do stuff that isn't Murder, She Wrote, including singing, more singing. It's also why they cast her as Mrs. Potts, because of Bedknobs and Broomsticks, I think, along with her Broadway career. Sorry, Barbara, I know we made you wait. That's mostly because we were comparing you to Angela Lansbury and Eglantine Price. So I hope that's okay with you. What you need is a basket and foraging cards. When you spy a plant, identify it using the cards and harvest away. Just try not to take more than half of the plant so it remain healthy and regrow. Keep a keen eye. Similar species often grow in the same patches. That does not mean that similar species are all going to be good or toxic. Plantain. There are multiple types of plantain. Bananas come from plantain. Bananas don't exist out like in the real world before we got involved, right, with breeding them. So there are those, but you also have wild plantain in the UK, which is very different. So I assume she's talking about, I think we must be in like North America based on the writing and then also the scenery. So I assume it is a less tropical plantain. Also, a plantain and a banana, they are herbs. There you go. Ribwort plantain and broadleaf plantain often grow along here. Ribwort plantain, I think we have something here that's... I think I found that in the garden, actually, and was like, oh, it's a plantain. Which is why it's somewhere in the back of my head. Yes, we eat a type of banana that isn't naturally occurring. We made it to replace an old strain that got diseased and wiped out. And I believe that that is starting to happen with this banana. They're a lot smaller and greener before we started crossbreeding them. And I say we. Somebody. Can't remember who started it. Maybe, I assume, maybe the Spanish or the Dutch. Maybe the Brits? If you beat banana candies, they taste like the old type. Oh, really? Oh. So, Bella, bananas come from plantain, originally. So the banana that we know and we eat does not exist without us. It also comes from, yeah, a previous version that died. So synthetic banana taste is old, but God, I don't like that. I like newer banana. I like new banana, not artificial banana. That's too banana-y for me. Barbara's just getting all kinds of tangents, but they are relevant tangents, sort of. Let's go. Thank you, Barbara, for my... Oh, a Barbara's basket. And also a plantain card. Oh, with pictures. Look, so that's a plantain. And you can see from the leaf shape, right? The leaf shape and how it works. Very, like, think about how, again, quite a wide, flat, green leaf. That's how a banana, again, the herbs tree looks. There's also, oh, dead nettle, yarrow. Yarrow's a weird one because there's something that looks exactly like it that's very poisonous. I can't remember what it is. Oh, it's there. It's hemlock. Okay, let's go. I'm ready. I'm ready to take some pictures of things. And then after this, we'll have a break. And then we'll check out the last of our games in the demos. So, this is all actually, like, again, I think they've tried to keep it as legit as possible. You could also change... Oh, you could look up things in the languages. So I could say to you, like, the ribwort plantain. I can tell you what it is in Polish, if I could speak Polish. Cheshire. Thank you so much for 50 months. That is absurd. Time does fly. Can I offer you some Spitzwegerich? Piantagini Lankiola. Ukrainian. Dutch. A small Vigbree. No Welsh. Fucking rude. There's some serious attempts that have been made here, though. Look at this. This is well played. Plantain, Lanciole. I don't know about the E at the end. That went a bit probably Spanish. The root treats rattlesnake bites. Oh, there you go. And then this is the broadleaf plantain. Common perennial weed. I feel like I've seen... That's the one I've seen. This is edible. And this is the one we're looking for. It also... Oh, every cell contains... Oh, fungal stuff, which means it tastes of mushroom. Interesting. Right, we'll find one of each. Off we go. A plant patch contains up to 2 plants that are lookalikes. Be cautious and compare them well. Oh, fuck. Well, that's a broadleaf. Click on the card that belongs to the plant on the left. Then click on the parts of the plant to identify. Okay. Well, this is that. There are short oval leaves, and there are long, narrow flower spikes. Then this one is this ribwort plantain. And I would like to pick this, please. So... You cannot take too much. You have to take, like, half and that's it. Click on flowers and leaves to harvest. Oh, okay, I'm stopping. We want the leaves for the burns. Or the cuts, sorry. That's what we're looking for. Beautiful. Do I need to harvest you as well? Yes. Okay. Hello. It took you no time at all. You must have a green touch. I mean, it literally was just down there. But yes, we can collect more plants, more supplies. Having good stock of herbs and medicinals never hurts. Of course, you might find some plants you aren't familiar with. You can show me a picture of plants you've seen. I can give you their foraging cards. And here's a spare camera. Thank you. Snap a photo of anything you don't recognise. Collecting a variety of plants would be ideal. I won't complain if you find yourself swept away by the foraging bug. Chat will, Barbara. Chat will. Okay. Let's go find some new plants. Whee! Not you, I've seen you before. Boring plants. Ooh! Oh, shit, okay. Yarrow. Which can help stop bleeding. Yarrow has been used since, I think, the medieval times in the UK. As well as other places. It can help stop bleeding, but as a result of that, too much of it can also probably fuck you up. And then also, it's easily confused with the highly toxic hemlock, which apparently Socrates died of. So there's a difference in the flower patterns. Whatever that's called. The Latin name is derived from the mythical Greek hero Achilles, who reportedly carried it in his army to treat bat wounds. It's also, yeah, the stems of yarrow are also used in China to cast the I Ching oracle. So, like, it's a big fucking, like, lineage of this plant. Here it is as well. So, alongside yarrow, hemlock also looks like wild carrot. So, carrot does flower, sweet cicely, and cow parsley. It is a very dangerous plant, especially in places like the UK. Because, and this is why you should not fucking forage if you don't know what you're doing. Because there are so many plants that could just be hemlock. It paralyzes the autonomic nervous system that controls breathing and the heart, so it will paralyze you and kill you in 3 hours. Basically. So yeah, this is why you don't eat shit that you find in the wild. Thank you. But this is why this stuff is really good. Like, I'm edutainment, yes. If people are learning... No, I don't want those. I wanted this poppy. Oh, I guess poppies are not allowed. What are you, though? Ah! Nettles. We have 2 types of nettle here, stinging and dead nettle. Touching it can also... Yeah. Also don't touch things. Because some of them, just touching it is enough. Stinging nettles. Incredibly nutritious. Tastes like spinach, but will sting the shit out of you until you boil them. I think you can also, on the female plants, I think you can also eat the seeds of it raw, but that's a nightmare to gather. Don't bother about it. Red dead nettle is not harmful. It's part of the mint family. And this is why shit's confusing. I did think that the leaves looked quite mint-like. So, if you're familiar with, mint, spearmint, peppermint, but also catnip and catmint. They're all part of the mint family. I like how this has just evolved into me lecturing chat about plants. They're all part of the mint family, and the mint family is part of a bigger family. Much like Brussels sprouts, cabbage, cauliflower. Actually, maybe not cauliflower. They all come from, like, one of the broccoli families, which is technically not a broccoli. Stinging nettles are good for arthritis, yeah. So stinging nettles are very, again, traditional remedy. Catmint. If you have cats and the catnip is decimated immediately, catmint might be better. It's a bit more chill. The brassica family, yes, that's the one. So the brassica family consists of broccoli. Cauliflower, I'm not 100% sure. I assume it is. It's just a different colour. Cabbages. I think it all started as a cabbage. Or some sort of leafy green. And then somehow we got broccoli. And that's us interfering again. Broccoli does not exist in the wild. Neither really do Brussels sprouts. Again, how we got there, God knows. Actually, to be fair, sprouts are tiny undergrown cabbages, yeah, but convincing one plant to make loads of them is, I assume, impressive. Unless that was more of the starting point and then they went to, like, big cabbages one way. I don't know. But, yeah. Stinging nettles. Cooking or soaking the plant in water will remove the sting from the plants. You can handle it without injury. You could also use the stems to create clothing using fibres. So they're pretty goddamn good. Again, herbal remedies usually have several different usages. Accidentally, intentionally, people tried stuff out. I would like to identify you. Actually, a mint part of the salvia family. Because the salvia family is huge. Shout out to Big Money Salvia. There's like thousands in that family. of different shapes and sizes. And I can't remember. Mint is related to something. But mint is. Oh. So mint is basically a salvia, sort of. And if you're like, why do I recognise that name? For a while it was a herbal remedy. I don't even know if it still is. I would like the leaves. I don't need anything else, thank you. I like how you get the audible, like, moo. It's still much around. I just remember it, like, at uni. Salvia is... Oh, Salvia is part of the mint family. It's not the other... Right. It's not mint is part of the Salvia family. Salvia is part of the mint family. The mint family being called Lomadiah. Or just the mint family. But yeah, for a while... For a while, it was slightly more known for other reasons. In addition to being a gardeny plant. That's a lot of stuff I could have taken off you then. Good grief. Barbara. Barbara, found some things, Barbara. I didn't pick any yarrow. I couldn't be asked. Thank you very much. I will do my best. And Annie's hand is looking better already. It doesn't sting at all anymore. Do you think you'll be okay making it to town yourself? Barbara and I are going to scope out the damage here. These trees have looked in better shape. Before you head off, you should sort all the plants you collected. You wouldn't want to mix up something edible with something dangerous. That is fair, actually. You should not... When you're gathering things, don't put it all in one place. Thank you. I will use the sorting table to separate things out. I think everything I've got is non-toxic, but, you know, just in case. Select the correct plant to get curiosity points. If you fail 2 times, you get no points. The mint family contains anything from 6,900 to 7,200 species, yeah. It's big. And the daisy family as well is pretty big, if memory serves. I think sunflowers are technically daisies. Somewhere really far removed. I think. I could be wrong on that one. Right, sorry. This is broadleaf. Yes. Yeah, that's broadleaf. How do I... Oh, do I do that? Oh no, that was... Hang on. Am I supposed to drag it? I mean, I've dragged it. Am I supposed to click? Oh, to choose. Oh god, yeah, sorry, I can't read. That is a ribwort. I haven't met any chamomile yet. Oh, but I just clicked on it. I clicked on it then. I didn't click R and choose, and it was fine. The daisy family contains 32,000 species. Yep, see? Lots of daisies. This is a stinging nettle. Yeah, that time, all fine. The first one, it wouldn't let me choose. But it's a demo. And I also might have tabbed accidentally, which probably confused it. Dead nettle. Job done. I've completely passed that quiz. Piece of piss, Barbara. Next. Sorting is always an important step here. One wrong identification can cause a whole host of trouble. I remember that time I ate those bad fungi. I couldn't go camping for a week. Yeah, Annie can't be trusted. When in doubt, leave it out. Can't all be foraging masters, but after last time, I'll try to remember. Right, we're off to go see my Granny May. There's also someone called Charles on the path who should help us clear the way. I should follow the coast towards town. This way? Oh yeah, that must be Charles, who looks like a lumberjack. Excellent start. Hello, is he wearing a kilt? Oh, he is. Is he Scottish? Charles! Ho there! Who could you be? Excuse me, you call me what? It's dangerous scampering around the woods after this storm. The trees are keeling over left and right. Yes, Charles. Took all my strength to push that fallen tree off the path, and that's saying something. Good thing I ate my porridge this morning, eh? Wait a second, you must be May's grandchild. Should be keen to see you. She's worried about you camping out in the rain. Fair warning, her house took a right beating last night. Best scurry on and check. As for me, I'll help Annie and Barbara clear some of the trees. Bit of brawn, we'll get stuff done. Alright, I'm going to head to town then. Goodbye, both of you. We'll go see Granny. Maybe. Cacti flowers are fun. I quite like alpine flowers. Big fan of the hardy geranium. I like how I looked initially at the question, does anyone have a favourite flower? And went, no, I don't. Also, holy shit. I mean, that's a bit of an issue. But what a lovely... And that's a bit of an issue, but what a lovely town. Granny! Hello. Oh my god, Granny is tiny. Hello, Granny. Your little cottage. Oh no! Also, I think Cliff's just returned. Yes, he was out. Excuse me a moment. Hello. Lilies, the stargazer variety. Blue windflowers and dahlias, not dahlias. Oh my god. Oh god, the tree. Sorry, Grandma. Granny, I didn't even realise. The rest of the town is in a worse state, not a penny to rub together to rebuild it. We've got to take matters into our own hands. We're going to have a fundraiser. If you go through the town and market, there's a community kitchen underneath the train station. Meet me there, we'll whip up some delicious dishes to sell at the market. Including her stinging nettle soup. I will also tell everyone, I will say hi to them, Granny. I'm sure they will help with the fundraiser. But, because Cliff's just got back, and also because, I need to cut myself off before I get very into this. She says, knowing that she can install the demo on Steam Deck later. I'm going to just call it there. But if you want to grab Out and About, if I quit the game, is it? No, it won't go to the menu. I bet it doesn't. If you want to grab this for yourself, then you can. It's on Steam. There's also the playtest, which you can opt into on Steam, which I have applied to. So I might not be playing the demo on the Steam Deck. I might be playing that. Yeah, go and have a look. Pick it up. This is a lot of fun. Also, again, education, edutainment. You are going to learn fun things about actual plants. Please don't eat them. They'll be finishing the playtest late this week, but it's really good. So I might not have a chance then. But if I'm in for one, I might go on the Discord. So it depends. Depends on how ridiculous my Discord levels are. But yeah, future playtests, etc. I will keep an eye on this because it is very cute, and I also don't want to play too much before it's out, because otherwise I want to keep playing and I won't be able to. So yes, thank you. Yes, give me all the plants. Yes.